Recently, we've been subject to quite a few Jurassic World Dominion leaks, and a lot of these leaks have come in the form of toys or stills or really anything that could be considered a leak. So today, while I don't have an absolutely incredibly massive leak, I do have something that one of my good friends G-Max brought to my attention. And if you've read the title, it is in fact the Pyroraptor. And as I've just mentioned, I don't have too many leaks to talk about today, quite literally one or two images. And yeah, so apologies, it's not a massively long breakdown, but yeah. So if you do happen to enjoy today's video or just generally find it useful, it would be greatly appreciated if you could like and maybe even subscribe, as 1,000 subscribers isn't a light year away. But with that being said, I do hope you enjoy the video. So first and foremost, I wanted to quickly go over this image showcasing the Atrociraptor. Now of course we have already seen the Atrociraptor, as it did get revealed in a still a few months ago. Now obviously this video isn't surrounding the Atrociraptor, but gathered by the fact I also got sent this image, I thought it'd be quite cool just to give it a bit of credit as well, as this is our first sort of in-depth look at the Atrociraptor as opposed to an in-motion image, I guess you could call it. I don't think there's a lot to say, as this is of course a toy, and you know, I can't really give constructive criticism on a toy as they're not exactly the highest quality. But yeah, I don't think the design looks too terrible. I do of course prefer the Velociraptor, and as you'll see in a minute, the Pyroraptor. I don't know why I said in a minute because I'm going to discuss it right now, but ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Pyroraptor. Looking at what people have said about it, it's sort of really mixed opinions at the minute, but for me at least, I'm really happy with this design, because if you look closely you can in fact see a sort of feathery texture, which could potentially mean feathers in Jurassic World Evolution 2, which is something I am really hoping for in the Dominion DLC. My only bit of criticism for this design so far is the feathers it has on the back of its skull. It sort of reminds me of the feathers that the Dimorphodon had in Jurassic World on the back of its head, which I truly do hate with a passion. I do quite like the sort of grey and ginger colour scheme it's got going for it. When I first saw it, I didn't really know what to think, but you know, after looking at the image for a few hours trying to think of a script for this video, it doesn't actually look that bad. And not so much criticism, but more of a concern is, where does the Pyroraptor really fit into this storyline? Is it just going to be like a one-off toy that Mattel do, or is it actually going to feature in the film? Because as you all know, we've got the Atrociraptor to sort of become Biosyn's Velociraptor, if you will. So unless we get more of those sort of flashback scenes that we saw in the 5-minute video, I don't really see how a Pyroraptor really fits into the storyline. But other than that, I don't really have too much to say. The feathers on its elbows are quite cool, reminds me of the Morris Intrepidus design we did see in the preview. And yeah, I don't think there's too much to say. As I've mentioned with the Atrociraptor, this is only a toy, so I can't really deliver my full verdict yet, but yeah. Sorry this video wasn't too long, I did just sort of want to let you all know about the new news, but that's pretty much it for this video. If you have enjoyed or have just found something new that you didn't know before, once again, if you could hit the subscribe button, or even just liking or commenting would really help me out a lot. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.